Alright, recording. خير فران مفيوت نمشي نبنوا swap. Thank you guys for coming. We have 68 questions according to Ben. Let's do what we used to do before. If we're ever unsure about anything, feel free to spend the time that's not your time to just go back and check. And because we're going faster, just interrupt us and say, hey, I figured it out. We did it wrong. More than happy to fix it. Let's do it. None of us are prepared, I think. Maybe Ben is. Let's do it 3 at a time. And we'll start with Peter.
All right. Yeah, I struggled with that first example, so I didn't do any after that one, but I can give it a go.
Okay.
So ⲫ ⲏⲏⲉⲏ
Mm-hmm.
So it will be
Step by step. What's how?
Like they did something.
Perfect. Okay. Let's just stop here. What's ⲏ? So whenever you have this form, the end is always the pronoun. So what's ⲏ?
Give.
Give. Yes.
They gave.
That they did give. Okay. What's the T?
And I think T is like the it's like an object pronoun, so it will be me or
yes, that's it. That's perfect.
Okay.
But
then I struggled with ⲏⲏⲏ, so I didn't know what that
this is probably a typo. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So what's ⲏⲏⲉ? This is a preposition. What's ⲏⲏⲉ? Well, it's preposition and like a compound preposition.
Will be like into.
That'll be so. What's a?
It's like two.
Yes, perfect. That's two. And then tot is like hand, but we don't translate it. And then what's a at the end? What's usually refers to? It's missing anything. Like A is the most simple letter you can ever have. It doesn't have anything. Which grammar person is always missing a conjugation?
It's like feminine second or
yes. So it's
second.
you feminine. Yes.
Okay, you feminine. Okay.
Yes. So it's common to say if I'm giving it to someone or from someone, I wouldn't say I'm giving it erof. I would say etotf. That's common for the verb to give. Is you give to the hand too. So tot mean hand. So you give to the hand or you take from the hand. So just know if I'm giving something, I'm giving to the hand or from the hand. So whenever you want to say, so basically you translate this as they gave me to you. Or they entrust me. Also, can also mean entrust me to you. That's it. Makes sense.
To you, okay. Yeah, I think so. Now, yeah, after you change it to the epsilon at the end, yeah.
All right. With the same, like, break it down in your head in the same manner. Give me the next one.
All right. So
if you're not sure about the vocab, let me know.
Okay. So on sheets and sheets now. So it's like we I had this written down somewhere. She is like it's not give, right? It's like
it's measure.
Measure. Okay. So we measured it.
Perfect.
We measured it. To them.
Yeah, to them, or usually no. I just like to use for them. I mean, this is the same thing, but I like to use for. Hi, Uzo. How's it going? All right, good work. Give the next one.
Okay. So I cheat in 2.
Perfect.
Or 2.
Mhm.
So I took him or took it.
Yeah, yeah. Took him or it. We don't know. Mm-hmm.
In, okay. All right. So okay, giving me a hint here. So it's not. I took it to. It's not 2, right?
It's the opposite. I give it 2, so rather than 2, it's
From okay.
perfect. Yeah.
From their hand or from them.
From them. It means from them, even if it's like not necessarily from their hands, but that's the conjugation used. And yeah, I learned that actually this week from a friend. From Bishoy. Thanks, Bishoy. All right, awesome. So we're doing 3 each. Uzo, you're next. Are you up to speed with us?
I will try.
Okay.
Ⲫⲏ ⲙ so you plural gave to him.
You not you gave to him. It's you give what? What's the direct object?
Oh, it,
Yes, you give it.
and then that would be to us or for us. I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes. That would not be to us or from us, like you said. This would be for us.
Okay, for us.
Atatin tave to us. You give him for us, or or it can be, again, it depends on the sentence, but it can be y'all entrusted him for us. We don't know until we have a full sentence, but it can work different ways. But this is perfectly fine.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Au citu evol in Christ. They took them from okay, no, it's the end is her, but I've forgotten where in Chet comes from.
In Chet is chen. So you got it right. So evol in Chet is from.
From her. Okay.
Yes, from her. Yes. So chen or Chet is in. Evol in Chet is from. So basically out in. All right, give you one more.
Feed a pshoy. You, I forgot what feet is.
Say that again.
I forgot what feet is.
So phi, so just phi on its own is raise up or carry. So what's
you rose me?
Yeah, good job. Or yeah, you rose me or carried me, but you rose me
to the.
So ⲫ usually comes as one thing. Comes as an adverb. He has a split, which still works, but usually comes as one thing. It's an ⲫ as an adverb together just means upward.
Oh.
Yeah. So just that's why I wanted to connect them. Together just mean you can see it's like ⲫ so to the shoy, like to the high, but it just means upward or high.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Good work. Next on the list we have Ben.
Okay. So ⲫ and toten or noten. ⲫ noten, and that's I measured them for you all.
Yeah, for y'all. Yeah.
Okay, for y'all. I measured them for y'all. Okay.
Chi also has a word that means not measure. Something else like measure. I don't remember. I think it's fine. I think measure, but I have a feeling. Oh, it means to measure.
Away or
Yeah. So it was very similar. So it could
Okay,
be like
cool.
I'm weighing the wheat for you. So I measure or weigh. Just something has to do with measurement.
Makes sense.
SI units involved.
Makes sense. Okay. So then I take to Nas.
Mhm.
That's I gave them for her
I give
or
them.
to her.
Yeah.
Probably two makes more sense, but either way is fine.
Nas would be like more like
To
for
a
her.
person. For her. Okay.
Because if you want to say to them, you would say ⲏⲏⲉ. So basically, I give it to her, like in her hands. But I give it
Okay.
for her. That would probably work a little bit better.
It's more like a dative, like indirect kind of thing.
Yes, it's indirect. It's an indirect. Na only comes for indirect object. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, and then last one is Afi Teno Ebol.
Mhm.
So that's he gave no, not gave. That's D. He took. No,
No.
this is carry. This is carry.
Yes.
He carry, but with Ebol it means sell, right?
That's what I'm checking. Good point.
Okay, cool.
Maybe you want to check
No
for us
worries.
after. But fee evil will probably mean probably means carry out. It probably has a meaning. I'm gonna guess. So if you want to look it for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So
carry. I think the one I was thinking of was giveaway. Giveaway? It's literally not.
Yes,
It's literally giveaway, but means sell. That was with T. Evil.
Mo equals sell.
Evil. Right. So I think this. I'll look it up later, but it's literally he gave, or that he carried them away, or you all away. Sorry,
Yes.
he carried them you all away.
Yeah. There's also a word that means perish something evil. The one at the end of Psalm 1 could be. Okay, I don't remember. But yeah, maybe look it up for us, and there's probably some meanings behind it. All right.
Okay, I'll look it up. Go to the next one.
Next
Sure.
one is, if you have David.
Forward only with.
All right. Oteiti etot. They gave.
Sorry.
They gave me to it, or wait, no, sorry. They gave her to it.
Not her, and not to it. Let's try again. They gave. What's te? There's an A. What's A?
You.
You, yes. You. What's etot?
It's too.
You used to say that died, yes. To me. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Give me two more here. Actually, 2, 3.
And then, so.
Wait, let's see what we're doing here. Translate, replace the nominal object with a proper pronominal object. Okay, so we have actually 3 examples. Let me do these 3 because they already have answers, so I don't want you guys to cheat. I'll just do translation, and then for starting question 4, I want you to go and translate and then do the same conversion here. And I'll go through it quickly and then explain the conversion quickly as well as I go.
Okay.
So IT poik nas, so you can actually see poik or empoik, they're fine. Means I gave the bread to her. Actually, so nas I guess means for her. It works as well, not necessarily itots all the time. And then the T, this is from pre-nominal became pre-pronominal with te, and then the T. So for the next part, the P, because it's masculine, became an F, and nas remained as is, no change. Okay. Empefti patnai. He did not give the silver or money to me. So empefti we'll expect the whole thing to remain the same until T becomes T, and then the pod, again, still masculine, becomes F. I am gonna assume this T either a typo or optional, and I'm gonna assume it's optional, unless someone can double check. But he has tatif and taf, so I'm gonna check. I'm gonna guess they're optional or something. That's likely the case. But let's check it quickly because we're gonna see T a lot. T. Okay, I guess the T is a typo. You should not see a T because just T, unless if he conjugates it, we get it. Because cheat always has it. So cheat always has it, but T doesn't. Okay, so let's assume it's a typo until I'm wrong. Okay. T. Yep, there's no Tate anywhere. And you can't have two, at least we didn't cover two direct objects, so it not give me him. So his T is wrong. So it's T right away. So T, the pod becomes an F, Ni remains the same. Okay, I guess in all of them, actually only the direct object changes. Oh, let's say nominal object. Cool. And then T again becomes T. Nijom is plural, so it becomes 2. Let's double check quick. Is it 2 or O? And it's 2. So 2 and 10 and T. This is iffy. Highly doubt it, but it's fine. I could be wrong. 2 is fine. So we gave, it's like we gave, kind of like gave them, gave them to him. All right. Hopefully that was clear. All right, David, do the next 3.
All right. Of T.
Translate and convert.
Okay. Of T, Pef A, now a ball.
The thing crashed. Sorry, I'm not touching it. Here we go.
He sold his house to us. Or,
Yes.
Yeah, he sold his house to us.
Mhm.
All right, and then be of Taf, now a ball.
If now, perfect, nice. Okay, next one.
As T Stein nan. She gave the Stein. I forget what Stein is.
Garment or tunic.
She gave the garment to us, the tunic to us,
Mhm.
and then it would become us Tates nan.
Okay, one more.
All right. Anchi Pinob and Toto. We received the gold from them.
Okay.
And that would turn into Anchit
Mhm.
and Toto.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Next on the list we have me already gone. Peter.
Okay. So Atetan Chi Tai Hireni Evol Hitot. So you all took this Hireni like piece.
Yes.
This piece. He thought is like.
So do one by one. What's equal?
Okay. So it will be. Is it like che?
No, sorry. What's evil?
Evil. Out of.
Out.
Or,
Just out. And then what's he does?
Is it like through him or?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So basically out through. So basically throughout.
Okay.
Throughout him. Okay. Can you convert?
Okay. So Taten Chase. or like how do you say?
So ⲫ becomes ⲫ. So
Okay.
she becomes ⲫ.
So sheet, and then there is like a feminine object here, so it's gonna be it's gonna be like say or like sema. Yeah,
So 10 sheets. That's it.
cheat. Okay.
Nice. Good job.
All right.
You do, yeah, 2 more.
Okay. Next is of she if moit. So they measured the road.
Yeah. I don't know. They checked how long is the road, something like that. But translation is right.
So of sheet of sheets sorry of sheet.
Yeah,
I guess.
perfect.
Yeah.
So we said like measured or counted. So basically just like, I don't know, checked how long it is. That's my guess. Okay, give me one more.
She eboik nav. So I measured, or maybe like counted
Or
the-
counted.
the bread.
Mhm.
The bread for them.
I think there's another word for counted. I don't remember what it was. It's not C. It's eep. There's a word for counting. Also means esteem. I don't remember the word for now. But yes, I measured or I weighed. Could be I weighed. All right. Convert.
It would make sense because that's how it's said in Middle Egyptian too, like measure or count.
Probably.
Like IP, yeah. So it will be I shaped.
Perfect.
No.
Yeah.
I measured it to them.
All right. I think you finished all 3, right? Perfect. Next on the list we have Uzo. Uzo, you wanna go for 3?
Yep. Actually, ⲑⲏⲉⲶⲁ So you measured the cut. I don't know what cut is.
Cut is money or silver?
Center or okay.
So probably money. Silver. Yeah, money. Silver. Let's go for silver.
Okay. For me.
Yeah.
And that would become ⲑⲏⲉⲶⲁ
Akshi what?
ⲑⲏⲉⲶⲁ
Yeah. Perfect. Kshitov. Okay. Awesome. One more.
I Boini Evol. He wait, is that rose or is that a different?
5B will go like carry or rise. Like you lift something up, so you can say lift or carry.
So he lift the stone away.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He lift the. That would be like Archangel Michael. Stone away. Okay. Convert.
ⲑⲏⲉⲶⲏⲏ.
Yeah. Perfect. So this one actually does change. Phi can also be phi or phi. So it's the same thing you can see here. But then when it changes, it becomes ⲑⲏⲏ. Okay. Give me one more. Last one.
ⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑⲑ So he left, or yeah, he left.
Probably I'll go with carry this time.
He carried the gold.
Mm-hmm.
He fled away.
So there's an implicit end, and he fled. Perfect. Okay. Can you do any conversions you find?
A feat of ⲑⲏⲉⲧⲁ
Perfect. Great. Yeah, only one of them needs a conversion. All right. Ben, next two? Next three? Two, and then start with one.
Okay. So Ashi Nai M Air. So that's she measured for me the wine. So she measured the wine for me.
Mm-hmm. Convert.
And what was there a conversion thing you wanted me to do with that, or just keep going?
Yeah. There's conversion for the next two.
So that's the other way of saying it would be see. So Afshi. Let's see. So Afshi.
What do you want to convert? Like, which part would be attached to the verb?
Oh,
So
I see. So it would still be Afshi, but it would have the object on the end of the verb. So
yes.
it should be like she measured it for me.
Yes.
So that would be Afshi F or Afshif.
For she and fi and a lot of things like chi and t, you have a t at the end. So a she.
Okay. Oh, right, because it has a different form. Okay. Ashitef or
So
Ashit.
chi and fi, you add a t at the end.
Right.
Okay.
But there's an F on the end for it, right?
Yes. So it's like t, and then you add the pronoun. So ashitef nai.
Right.
Nai doesn't change.
Ashitef nai. Right. Okay. Cool. And then Arlechi. Arlechi ni hemos or hembos. Arlechi ni hembos evol chen pai or pai. So you that's took, right? So you, and it's addressed to a woman, feminine singular. You took the hambos, the is that horse? The horses?
Garments.
Garments, okay. That was a different word. You took the garments.
So.
Oh, horses eto.
Yeah.
Or eto. Okay, cool. Thank you. So you took the garments away from the house.
Evil chen together just means from.
Okay, you took the garments from the house.
Not the house.
Oh, my house, right. You took the garments from my house.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you convert?
And so if it was you took, and it would be you took them from my house. So it would be R8 Joe?
Just like
right. R8 Chitu?
Yes,
R8
perfect.
Chitu?
So chi, and then the t, and then the u for them. So chit is the pre-pronominal, and this means them.
Right.
Okay, awesome.
Right. So, great. And then there's that.
Okay. So the following, they're not full sentences, just phrases. So just give me a translation of an incomplete English phrase.
Okay, that's helpful. So Epsheri et Ensof. So that's the child, or the child of
not of
Ensof. The child who is
perfect.
His. No.
Not his. What's ensa? What's the verb? What does ensa mean?
I'm blanking on this, unfortunately.
Ensa can mean like after.
Like with him?
Or like behind.
After him, okay. It's a preposition.
Yes.
Oh, it's ensa, but it has an ensof before a preposition. Or enso, okay.
So what's ensof?
Thank you.
So what would ensof be?
Oh, after him. Or
behind
like
him.
Next to or behind,
After him.
Cool.
Or behind it. Could be a tree.
Great.
All right, next on the list, David.
All right. Hemo et en chetf. The water which is in him. Yes.
Which is in him, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, next one.
ⲫⲏ ⲏⲏⲏⲏⲏⲏ. The friend who is with us or with him.
That would be it.
Hmm?
What you said in English would be ⲫⲏ ⲏⲏ. So the friend who is with him. But this is not the friend who is with him. There's a p at the
The
end.
friend that is
Nah,
with him.
that would be it. Like, just do this. So how do it without p.
Who? Or
Like, say the full sentence without this one.
ⲫⲏ ⲏⲏ. So the friend who's with him.
Yes. So what happens if we do this?
I don't think I understand.
So it's the friend, the one who is.
Okay.
So p on its own just introduces a subject on its own. So it's like the friend, you stop, the one who's with him.
Okay.
Who is with him.
All right. Net gente synagogue. The ones in the synagogue.
Yes. Close. Yes. The ones that are in the synagogue. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Actually, this one is a little bit short. Let's do 5 at a time. Do 2 more. Actually, yeah, do 2 more.
Okay. Tasone nem tashperi.
Mhm.
My sister with her friend
Or and. Yeah. Or and.
or aunt.
Friend. And friend here is actually feminine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One more.
Benob nem bahat.
Mhm.
The gold and the silver.
So the good thing about the book we're doing is a lot of times you find random exercises and they're basically just review on older exercises. So if you do your homework, you'll actually be reviewing past things as well. All right, awesome. Next you have me. Wait, is it actually me? Okay, I'll do 5. Pieho named Piejor. So the day for Sahidic people, ho is the word for day in Sahidic, and then Eho is the one in Bohairic, according to people on Discord. So Pieho and the evening. Ⲫ Paishoni. So ⲫ is under this, and then shoni, I believe it means sickness. And again, this could be just a preposition after a verb. So like, I feel bad under this sickness, something like that. A by she. So to this, she would be like weight or measurement. So this weight. How many have I done? Pishi empaioni. So the weight of this stone. Actually, I'll stop here because the number is divisible by 10, so it's nicer. Wait, are we done? Yeah. I like it divisible by 10. All right, Peter, next 5.
Okay, so P man is so
Mm-hmm.
nem nef is very.
Mm-hmm.
The shepherd with or and his is it like friends?
I have a feeling it means friends, but I could be wrong. But I have a feeling it means friends. It's the plural of friends, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Mhm.
Menensa Pace Misi
Mm-hmm.
after her is it like children like from
Could be, but I don't think that's what it would mean here. This is, think of it in Arabic as like walada. So it can mean labor. or birth.
Labor.
It
Okay.
can refer to the mother or the child. Looks like wala'a. But in Arabic, if you say wulada, it can actually means he gave birth or the person who was born. So it's means just something is born. So after her birth.
Labor or birth. Okay.
So it can be it's a little girl or it's a woman. So okay, it's ambiguous. All right, give me three more. Three more.
Yep. Tischdein wird hijen be Schloss.
I think it's Shlol.
I
think David might know.
Yeah, so it will be the garment, the one,
Mm-hmm.
the
Sorry.
one.
It's yeah. There we go. I think we got it.
Tunic, the one that is on beach. If it's like shlol, it will be like chair or.
I think it's bed. I think it's bed.
Bed. Okay.
I think it's shlol, but I could be mistaken. All right.
Okay.
I have no more.
Pishoni etchen ni so. The sickness, the one that's in.
No, that one.
Okay, the which I mean the sickness which is
Yes.
in. Is it like sheep?
Yeah.
The sheep. Okay.
Yeah. The same has the same
like manisio. Yeah. And in Totf Imbefiot. So from
perfect.
From him.
Keep going.
No.
Keep going.
Imbefiot his father.
Yeah. So like we mentioned, Tore or Totf doesn't like in tot impefiot. It likes to know. It likes to say in totf impefiot. This is the preferred way of saying from his father. You say from him, his father. That's the preferred way of saying it.
So it's like repeating twice, like both the name and the pronoun.
Yeah, for etotf and entotf and etotf, the preferred way is to say entotf impefiot to mean from his father. So from him. Yeah, that's just the preferred way.
From his father, okay. Okay,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Uzo, next 5.
Bashi Ⲫⲏ. The weight of the silver.
Perfect. Right. Next one.
Bihvos Bashaber. The government.
Yeah, it should be.
Of my friend.
Yes. Okay.
Umisi de buffet. A labor.
No, this is where misi would have a little bit more accurate meaning, just because of the rest. So a misi can also mean not a son, but like an offspring.
Okay. An offspring.
Yeah, or like a born one, like a born person. So let's say a born one. Or like someone born and be like off.
Oh, so sort of like a member of his house.
Yes. So umisi, yes. This one is not just there is some labor or someone is being like it can actually refer to a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on one of his house.
Yes. So you can say an offspring. An offspring is a good one. It just means someone who actually belongs to his house. So it will be like someone of his descendants. All right. Give you next one.
Etotu Nashveri. to them, to
Yeah.
their friends,
Just two.
and then it's my friends. Oh, to my friends.
Yeah, just to my friends. So I gave it to my friends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pichro, then the what's Hro?
Crow is voice.
Oh, okay. So the voice of my mom, of
Yeah.
my mom's voice.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Great. Yeah, my mom's voice works. Next we have Ben. Next 5.
Okay. Chen Pikaki MP Jor. How do you pronounce that hori on the end? Is it just kind of
Oh.
Ajor, or is it
Jor.
just like Ajor?
No,
Say it again?
Ejor. Ejor. So you would,
Ajor?
yeah, you do some
Jorha.
alliteration at the end. Ejor.
Okay. Jorha.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So Chen Pikaki Epijorha. So in the darkness of sounds kind of intense. In the darkness of the Jorha. Is that room?
Night.
I'm forgetting what that word is.
Night.
Night. Oh, that makes sense. Darkness. Okay.
Ri is room.
Jorha. Right.
Is it Tifri?
Cool.
Yeah, I think Ri is room. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. So in the darkness of the night. Okay. And then the next one is Ube Nu or Ube Nusaji.
Mhm.
So without against
Yes.
what do you say?
Yes, you're right. Against.
Against the teachers.
Not the.
Oh, their teachers.
That would be Sach. Saj is words.
So those are Sahi words. Okay, against their words.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Keep going.
Then Hitotef ep choice or mf choice.
Mhm.
So let's see. That's upon him of
What's Hitot or Hiten?
he is or he is on, and tot is it's hand. It's the one that's from hand. It can mean tot is from. Hitot is
or
by.
Hiten?
By,
Yeah. Sure. What by
by
what?
him.
Yeah, by him. So
Okay. By him of the Lord, or is that...
So this is like similar to etot and intot. When you see tot, it prefers to have f and then the word. So it would just mean by the Lord. That's all it means. So if you want to say
right. It's referring to the...
say by him the Lord, but you would it just means
but it just means by the Lord. Okay, interesting. Yep. It sounds kind of redundant if you translate all the grammar, but it's just lining them up together.
Yes, that's the common way of saying.
Okay, great. Then there's I think 2 more. Okay, so Menensa Pishai Etemau. So Menensa is the table? No, something else. That's we had this just now. It's not perhaps, it's Mashak. Is an adverb?
Yes.
Like after? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, after.
Oh, okay. Okay, so after Pishai, the after those, or after that shy, we just had this. Okay, right. It's related to the one that's that measure.
No,
right?
that would
Is
be
it she shy? Ah, no.
No,
Okay.
There's
All right.
FIFA. Shy is feast.
Feast. Okay, right. That was from a while ago.
It comes from the rising.
After that feast. That's right.
Also means rising. Okay.
So Piran M Pai Shoni. So the name of this disease or this sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of medical stuff. So I think that was it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, okay. Neuromi.
No, you're good.
Oh, I'm
20.
good. Okay, cool, great,
Nice.
awesome.
Next on the list we have me. Okay. Is it? Oh, David. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was like, it doesn't make sense.
That's fine. Nilrome Nayet Hatif. The men who
No.
the ones who Hatten. I forget what Hatten is.
Hatin is near.
Near. The men those that are near him
Perfect.
or it.
All right.
And tot Bishperi from the friends. From him the friends. From him the friend. Right.
Is it? Because it would just be Speer. I don't know. I don't know. It's Speere.
There in the dictionary up above it has Speri, but that's a she friend, and I
Yes.
don't
So
think.
I'm confused. Why there's a T? And there's an F. So this is probably a typo.
Okay.
Because you have two things that telling you they're masculine. So yes, Speri with them feminine, which is why I'm confused. Okay. From what?
From the friend
From the
or companion.
Perfect. Yeah. Or companion.
Khenwasefi, in a sword or blade.
By a sword. So
Oh,
Khen means by or in, which is why he ten or he thought it's better to say through.
Also, is Sefi just sword, or I know I tried looking up a long time ago, but can it also mean blade?
I'm not sure. I know in Arabic it's very similar. It's also safe. So, not sure which one came first. All right. Is this the last part? Okay, this is the last part.
Yes.
Good work. We're not even 1 hour in. All right, let's do 3 each. And anyway, you have 3 to go, so it works out perfectly. Let's do, give me 3 each. These will be full sentences, so fully grammatically accurate sentences. So read it first, and then let's give me sentence all at once, if you can. Unless you need to break it down, that's fine.
Do you want me to start again?
Yeah, you still have a few left over from like the past one, so just do 3. The numbers work out perfectly.
Ashone and Je Tefsimi Masho. Ashoni. It's not rise.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
It's sickness.
It's sickness. So she sickened his
Got
wife.
Just got sick would be a little bit better.
Oh, she got sick, or she got sick, namely his wife or woman, Amasho. I don't know what Amasho is.
Amasha is very, like a lot. So
Very.
she got sick. She got very sick.
Okay. Yeah, she got very sick, namely his wife.
Let's do a less literal translation just for this one. So we'll say his wife, but it can also mean his woman. Same thing. Could be saying his wife got sick a lot. We can, but let's do more literal. But I just want to give one a little bit better English. All right,
Okay.
next one.
Ako empenob nem pihat agenti trapeza. I can't remember what ka is, and I looked at it multiple times.
You mean ko?
Well, oh yeah, ko.
Ko is put. A simple as that. Just put.
I put the gold and the silver up to the table or onto the table.
Yeah, perfect.
Anko en nensperi en son en pe timi an shanan hite e pito. So
Just do it until the comma. So just do it one by one.
okay, we put
No. Close, but no. The preposition changes the meaning.
so behind.
Yeah.
We put behind.
Yeah, what's put behind? You leave.
Leave.
Yeah, you leave behind.
We left
Yeah.
our friends in the village.
Yeah, so ko and so is to leave.
Okay.
Or to let go, yeah. Behind. So behind who?
We left behind our friend.
No. The
In-
end doesn't refer to friends.
Hmm?
The behind doesn't refer to friend. It's behind who? Like we put the friends behind who?
Behind us.
Yes. So in English you wouldn't say it. You say, "Oh, I left the book behind," but in Coptic you say, "I left the book behind me."
In the village.
Okay. All right. Next, the next part of the phrase.
An shanan hite e pito. So what was it? We went. Wouldn't be we went up to the mountain or forward to the mountain,
or like to the front, like the te is like a forward to or forth.
Could you say we went to the base of the mountain?
Yeah, it doesn't say we're going up the mountain. It's just saying we're going forth or going forward to the mountain. Doesn't necessarily refer to going up the mountain. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Next on the list we have. Oh, that'll be me this time. All right. Menensos de afshoni and JP khillo afmu. So menensos de will be a common idiom for and after that. So it's actually literally after her. So after that, that's part of the menensos de. Afshoni and JP khillo afmu. So he got sick, namely the elder, and it's implied he died. All right. Afrashim mashon emoten ejen fmuim uro. Wow. He rejoiced a lot. In Arabic, for people who speak Arabic, it's actually much better because it just means gedden and it can go anywhere. Nemoten, so with y'all, ejen, so not on to, but like on or about, for just for the sake of idiom, about the death. So when you rejoice for something, you rejoice ejen. Also similar to spoken Arabic would be like farahala something. So just rejoice on the death of the king. What a terrible king. All right. Oh, this one's cute. Afmei entais hime ete mau masho. So he loved this woman. So ete mau would be like that woman. Much would be like a lot. Also means very. It just means something you're like a lot or very something. For Arabic speakers, it means get done. Okay, I think that's it. Next, we have Peter.
Okay. Avtov in J.P. Episcopos in Sabi Monachos. So he raised or he Heroes.
Mhm.
Right. It would be like heroes himself, or he's like
It's just heroes.
heroes. Okay. And J, namely P, episcopos, the bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Insa, behind
Mm-hmm.
the monk.
Perfect. Okay. Next one.
I she now im eboik nem epirb. So I measured for them. I measured for them the bread and the wine.
Yeah. Or I weighed or measured. One second. Let me check the next one. A little bit weird. One second. Let's see. I was on that would be 11. G and okay. So this is wrong. Let's fix it. It will be okay. Let's do this. Yes.
Emun Sheikhen Nefsaji.
Hmm.
Measure. I'm not sure what the subject here.
Not just so the it's not just so she isn't just measurement. It also means what?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. So it's like there is no weight
Yeah.
in his words.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like,
Can also
like
be
no
used.
value or something.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Perfect.
Thanks.
Did you do 3?
I did 3, yes.
Not 4? Okay. Just because the number is not divisible by 3. Theta, theta, iota. 6. Oh yeah, it's missing a number here. Okay, that's why the numbers don't add up. Oh, this one is not counting it right. Okay, there's number 7 missing. Okay, that's fine. I'll reset my brain. We finished Peter. Uzo, do the next 3.
Ausi, autonu, evorhi, ti trapeza, aus, now, evol.
Mm-hmm.
They fell? No. Sat.
They what?
They sat.
Yeah, not they sat. No, like as in sitting down.
Yes.
No, that would be Hemsi.
Oh.
C is a word that means filled or satiated or satisfied. So it's like saying they were full.
Okay.
So let's say just goes easy. They were full. All right, let's do the next phrase.
And rose themselves
So just they rose.
from the table. Or
Will be out on and together probably means from the
table.
table. Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Au shenau evil.
They left themselves, or they left. Or
They left. Yeah. They it can be actually literally just like they went out or they went away, which means left, like he said. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that one.
Afwarp,
Mm-hmm.
the Hyomi, Nem nusheri evol chen timi. I don't know what the verb what is. So
Sent. He sent. Warp is sent.
he sent the women
Mhm.
with their children
Mm-hmm.
away from or out of
Yeah, out of or from.
the village.
Yeah, or out of. Yeah. All right, give me one last one.
Et veru empe note noten net novievol.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't?
Not doesn't. Wrong tense.
Did not.
Did not. Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
What was ko again?
So ko is put,
All right.
but there's a preposition that comes with it. Can you find it?
Put away evol.
Yeah. So what's put away or coeval?
Remove.
Yes. And a more Christian term would be
Forgive.
forgive. Yes, that's the word that we use for forgive. So when you say God forgives our sins, it would be ifnuti coeval, something.
Oh.
So coeval together would mean forgive. It can still literally means put out or put away, but it also means forgives.
Oh, forgive us of
Yeah.
our sins. Aha.
Yes. So not us. So keep going.
Oh, forgive you all of your sins.
Yeah, forgive. So basically, forgive for your sins. Yes. So a lot of the hymns would end with "Entif kanen novina nevel," that He may forgive us our sins. It would be like co-evil. All right, I think he did. Yeah, great. Next is back to you, Ben.
All right. So Ansi NF Saji Uo Antawo Antawo Emoth Evol. So C is like it's enjoy or fill or something. I think it's fill.
Yeah,
So or it had some. I think it said sate or something.
yeah. So it's like
Fill's
we were.
probably. It's like we were sated or we were
Yeah.
filled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. With let's see. With his words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right, because that's the plural marker. I got confused with the two ends there. With his words, we'll and our let's see.
Not our.
Oh, and we, right? Thank you. And we sent them to, or we sent them a moth away.
We sent.
That's what the moth is doing there.
Wait. This is,
Oh, a moth is the
No, this is probably.
We sent.
Oh wait, sorry. This is sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. That's just, what is that? Wait, let's just do the proper delete.
Yeah, I'm confused about the object. I thought U was the object, but
No, it's this one is, and let's actually replace it with. The verb in Sahih, actually, you can't read it. The verb in Sahih is to know, so he probably just took it as.
Oh, and we knew. Oh, Urop or
warp. Yeah.
Wait,
warp. The one we did
right.
earlier.
Okay. Right. And so that's and we knew them.
No, this one is sent.
But that's still sent. It's a different send word. Okay. And we sent. Okay, so just kind of ignore that. Okay.
Yeah.
And we sent him away.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I was just confused about like which one is the object. There's too many objects.
Yeah, there's different verb to mean. So there's warp. It means to send out.
Yeah, there are two there.
And
yeah.
there is tawo. The
Tawo.
difference is we're gonna cover that later. I think one of them is causative, where you're causing someone to go, as opposed to you're actually just sending something. So it's like I'm
Okay.
sending a friend. So and the other one is just like, you know, I'm sending I'm sending a letter. So the one is sending mail, so I'll probably use warp for I'm sending mail, and then tawo is for, you know, I'm sending Ben to preach the world. Basically causing someone
So
to go.
tawo takes more of a direct object, or
Tawo
so,
more
so which one is more causative?
tawo is like tawo because it starts with a T, so there's a causation. It's causative. We're gonna cover that later, so don't worry about it. I
Okay.
just chose any verb to mean send.
Okay, sure,
Get the
no
grammar
worries.
right. You got it
Got
right.
it. No worries.
Great.
Great.
Give me two more.
Okay, great. So on Rashi, Ejre, Ejen, Nisaji, M. Pen choice or M. Pen choice. So Rashi, I'm forgetting. Unfortunately, I know it's we, not
Rejoice.
ran. What is it?
Rejoice.
Oh, rejoice, right.
So it's very similar.
Rejoice,
Rashi
okay.
and like rejoice. Kind of similar. Rashi, rejoice.
Yeah, that's a good way to remember it.
Yeah.
Rejoice, I guess. Yeah, okay. So cool. Okay, so we rejoiced. Echre, at that. No, this is.
Region together.
It's not house. Does it go with the verb, like an adverb, sort of?
Yeah, region together would mean like over.
Okay.
So it is up onto, but with Rashi, you would say Rashi region. That means we rejoice over.
Okay, got it. Because the two prepositions go together. So the first one, array, is above, right, or over, but it goes with gen to mean you were
up, and then gen is onto.
It's up, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and together they rejoice over something. So that makes sense. So we rejoiced over his, or over the words of the Lord, or of our Lord. We rejoiced over the Lord, the words of our Lord.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thanks. Then Afini, MF Sheri, Eren Tiri, MT Monakos. So this is bring, I think. No, not bring. This is come or enter.
Yeah, it is.
So
bring.
he. Oh, it is bring.
It is bring. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking of fee, which is or phi, which is carry, but this is bring. So okay. I was just second guessing myself. Sorry, it's been a long day. So he brought. Thanks. He brought his son. Aaron. This is up to or in front of the.
No, that'll be a gen.
A gen, man. It's like to the face of, or to the mouth of.
Yeah, which together probably means like at.
At, okay.
So hiran and eren both means like at the mouth of or the door of, but hiran is like you're at something, eren is like toward. So he's bringing him to. You still
towards, okay. Right, because there's in there, that's to, motion towards. And
yeah, there's the there's still
yeah,
motion.
I don't know. I'm still having trouble. I'm having trouble with that. I just need to memorize it better, I guess. I don't know.
Which one?
All right, that's fine. Eren, yeah, because I know it means to the house of, but I guess the fact that it means at, but it can also mean toward is kind of tricky. So I don't know.
It's at because of the run. So you have here Eren and you have hiran. They both mean at if you put in English, but implies there's a motion involved. There's
and hiran is static.
Eren the church. So I'm still going. Like there's still motion involved. But hiran is to be like, hey Ben, I'm waiting
Right.
for you hiran the church. So I am at the door of the church.
Yeah. At church. Yeah.
Yeah. So it
Yeah,
depends on
that makes sense.
the sentence.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I just need to, every time I see that at the beginning of a preposition, think that it's motion towards, and that will
Yes,
probably
yeah.
help. Because
No,
when
no.
I hear at, I think of like static motion, like the hiren versus
Mhm.
eren. So anyway, so sorry to hold you guys up. So he brought the sherry, his son towards the room, or to his Terry, to the cell or the room
Mhm,
of the
yeah.
monk. I guess if it's a cell of the monk. Great.
Yeah. Cell or room, they're the same. Okay.
Right.
Give me one more.
Great. Okay.
That's it. Or
So
one-
Athini. Either way, I could do one more.
yeah, go for it.
Athini M. Sure. Athimi M. Or no, Athimi MP Hot Haron Chen P Ejor. So Ejor. So that's he brought. Oh yeah, this is gold or money. So he brought the gold.
This one is silver or
Or-
money.
Oh, silver. Okay, silver money. So he brought the money. This is after
So
or
literally under us.
under us. Okay.
But it probably
So,
means when it comes with
like
ed, it just means like
four?
two.
Oh, just two. Okay.
But
So
the
he
verb
brought the money.
Aaron.
It's literally under, but it meaning it's to us. So
Yeah.
okay. So he brought the money to us in Chen P Ejor. So in the it's not night.
Night.
Night. I had to. Thank you. Yep. Dark thing. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
awesome.
Thanks for your patience, guys. Thank you.
No worries. David. Nice. Almost done. Wait.
All right. Asmisi empes sheri in ptimi et mau. She gave birth to her daughter in the village over there, or which is there.
In that village. Okay.
Empesmisi emov empaima. She didn't give birth. Would be to him
Mhm.
in this place.
Yeah. It's like she didn't birth him.
She didn't birth him
Yes. In this place.
in this place. Okay.
I think that's just the Sahidism. Empaima is how you say here. But I think in Bohairic you say Emnai.
I wouldn't know. I would have to look at something. I would have to look that up.
I think this is Sahidism. Empaima in Sahidic just means here. So I think he just literally translating. All right, give you one more.
Okay. Api vok me and tshedri empechois.
Ooh.
Was there an issue? Or
Oh, it's gonna be a sad ending for the guy.
vok.
This is a typo. 1 second, let me fix it. There you go.
Okay. So the servant
Mm-hmm.
had loved the daughter of the Lord.
I wouldn't say had loved, just loved or have loved, because there's a tense for had loved. I'll just do masters. People don't think it's Christ. One more. I think that's it. All right. Who's next? Me. I'll just do 2, and Peter can do the other 2. SVO MPini nai MP Jom. Tricky one. So SVO BY MP. So actually, this is you. Feminine did not. And the way I was able to tell is there's no other subject. He didn't bring me sorry, not bring me, bring for me, because this is indirect object, now can only be indirect object, impijom, the book. See, why didn't you bring me the book? Awini ennefentoli evo. So, oh, this one's also interesting. So they, ini evo means publish. So they published. Nef will be there, intoli, that's commandments, right? That's command, and it'll be plural. So, sorry, it does not be his, my bad. So it'll be, they published his commits, because the F refers to, like, the king. And then the commandments are plural, so commands. Okay, Peter, do the rest. There's only 2 left.
All right. I had a question about one of the previous sentences. The one was
Go ahead.
Asmisi Mpesheri. Is there like something wrong here? Because I don't know if it's like Pesheri's daughter or it should be Tesh. I'm not sure.
You are perfectly right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure about that.
Yeah, no, very good observation. Asmisi Empes. Yeah, it's just a typo. The word that we
Like
have.
a son, should be son instead. Like Sheri.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be daughter, be
Okay.
son. Good work. Nice.
Thanks. So Awini
Mm-hmm.
Emoy Nahraf. So they brought me. They brought me
Mm-hmm.
in front of him.
Yeah, or before him.
Before him.
In front of him also works. Just not in his presence, because there's a word for this. In front of him. This is the one in the hymns we always say, Naharin bin Jesus Becharistos. That's the one in front of him. All right, give me the last one.
Itveu
Mm-hmm.
akorbo
Mm-hmm.
and soy.
It's a good one.
So why?
It's a lot of people involved.
Why did you send them
Mm-hmm.
after me?
Yeah.
Why did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. After me. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's start the last, and we're actually very good on time. Well, compared to other weeks, we're actually doing well. Okay, so the new stuff today won't be too difficult. They're actually nothing super new. The first thing is the relative form of the first perfect, basically the past. So we did et, which means which is, and it can come before a preposition. So like etchen, penyot etchen, so our Father who is in heaven. Or you could say the food which I eat. So at wo. Did we cover this? I think we did. The next part will be the perfect for the relative form for the first perfect. Isn't any different at all. You just have et, remember et, which means which, and then you have all the past stuff. So super the same. Nothing should look any different. So it that I came. So let's just get a good example. Let's say let's actually find a man. Let's just write them down. Yeah. So the man. Okay, this one's fine. Let's just do it here. So first example, like the man who went. So it'll be the man. What is the man? It Rome. And then that went. So that you just put the et. That's it. And then went. Oh, so the different thing about different English is just like we mentioned before with et, the word before et, whatever it's called, there must be a preposition, there must be a pronoun that points back to it. So remember the friend that I am with him. We mentioned that before. So it'd be like Bishber et what's it called? Etinimaf. So that I am with him. So if I want to say the man who went, so it would be like af, shinaf. You can say the girl which I saw. So let's say ti sheri etai. So which I now eros. So you see the sima come back to shai, and the probe the fei comes back to it. So nothing new beside the et, but what makes it a little bit different in English, you need to remember that there must be a preposition, pronoun that points back to the thing that you're making relative. This actually is intuitive if we speak Arabic. It would be like الراجل اللي شفته, comes back to it, and then البنت اللي, have to say أنا actually شفتها, and then the ha comes back here. Our الراجل اللي. Okay, so this is the one thing you have to know. The preposition. Apparently, this is common in most languages that are not Indo-European. What you mentioned, you have to bring it back where it goes in the sentence, because there's only one thing. There's no whom, there's no whose, there's no who to tell you, like whom and whose and who can actually tell you if it's a noun or an object. Sorry, like a subject or an object or what. Coptic only has an et, so you have to point back which et, because actually my example here was flawed, because I wrote frome etai now erof. So it's like the man which I saw him, or the man which he saw me, or he saw. So you actually have to point out where is the man in the sentence after. But again, like you see here in this example, it doesn't have to come right after. It's like the girl which I saw her. So it can come near the end. So this is one thing to emphasize. So this is for just regular negation. If you want to, why are we skipping so much? If you want to do it with, let me see if it's here. Yes, the full form of it is ete. Remember the et, short for ete, just like we covered before as well. If ete makes sense, if et is next to a preposition or any subject conjugation, you just become an et. But if you have a full sentence, it would just be ete. Similarly, when you have negation of the past that starts with mp, which you can't put et next to it. Remember, we discussed this together. Is like, when do we put spaces between the words? So if you have mp, you have to put the full form of et. You don't say et mp, you just say ete mp. So if you want to say here, the book, this is the book which he, he didn't find them. So the books which he didn't find them. If you want to say the book which he found them, you would say nijom. So it's same thing, like similar construction, et with like af. So etaf, jimi, mo. This is the only difference, et and ete, just because et and etaf can come as one unit, but ete and mp are two different units. That's it. Nothing tricky here. One thing I was being annoying about today with David is the fiat. Just like the fet that we did before. So remember we said fiat hemsi he gen, let's say ni cherubim. So he who sits upon the cherubim. So he who sits. The only difference now is you can actually add past. So if you want to say he who sat upon the cherubim, so you say fiat, which is a heresy. Fiat af hemsi. That's it. Nothing else is new. You just basically just squeezed in the past between fiat, maintaining the exact same meaning. So the one who went, the one whom they sent. And you can see here how the same at can means who, whom, and who, and which, and also whose still works. That's actually pretty much it for the most part. We're gonna learn also, so get used that in every lesson he's gonna introduce a bunch of new verbs in the different forms of the infinitive. So rather than studying them all at once, You take them step by step, and they put verbs that are similar to each other, and maybe one exception. So previously we had like ti, chi, fi, and other verbs. Here we learn a few things. We have so, se, and so. This is very common where you have the O becomes an A and then becomes an O. Remember when I told you some of them you make it shorter because you want to kind of like quickly de-emphasize it, and then the other one becomes a short with an emphasis on the pronoun. So here, if you want to say I drink, you just say ti so mo, I drank the water. But if I want to say I drink the water and you want to say I do the water drinking, it will become like se mo. So here you would say so mo. Here you say just se mo. It's mo. If you speak to a linguist, they can actually explain to you how the O becomes an A when it's eaten. So a good example would be like saying like animal and then like animal. Like the vowel can change a little bit, or like bottle and like bottle. The vowel can slightly change, and Copts were super precise in keeping the vowel change. If you say tiso impmo, but if you want to do it quick, you would say tisimpmo, just because you don't have enough time to spend on the long O. But if you want to say I drank it or I drink it, you just say, or I drank it, be like isof. So the emphasis is more on the F part, so you like isof, not isof, because you don't want to emphasize the so. You can like isof. So isof. Other verbs, you have ko, you have ka. Forget about these for now. Yo means wash, and then ya, jo, and then for the kos, apparently a lot of the words used to have, there's a vowel shift that happened in the Mediterranean sometime before Coptic, that a lot of sounds became an O, but because these infinitive forms were protected by the words that come after, it prevented it from the vowel shift. That's so I have been told. So you will find this a lot of words where you say like ko, I don't know, pajij, I put my hand. But you say ka pajij. So the pajij kind of protected the ka from changing to ko, and I say I cough, I put it. That's it. Forget about these for now, they're important, but just gonna get to them later. Yo, same idea. Finally, for the similar verb is jo, j. Very good example why it should be jo and j, not go and j, according to the modern pronunciation. Simply, they're the same verb. You just make it easier to say, like so and say, so ko and j. Don't confuse it with j of like j penyot, but it's a form. If you wanna set it, or I wanna say something, so say I deny. So I said these. You can say these. You say deny, and jo is a shorter form. This one we'll cover it later. Don't worry about it. And then finally, one common, it's an exception, is the word for love is may, minre, and minrit. You say I may, or ti may, my wife. You say en tas hime, and then himi. Bohairic. Minre, you say ti minre or I minre, tas hime. Again, without, the only difference is without an n, because they're actually next to each other. Or I minritis, I loved her. And here are some examples that don't have any forms because they don't take direct object. That's it for the infinitives. One last, just like a side note for you to know, when introducing a direct quotation, Jo requires a dummy emos. Where's a good example? If you've read any Coptic thing, you will definitely have seen a lot. Oh, here we go. If you want to say, he said something, you don't just say, or if you pray, it's like, oh, we are praying, or we are saying. You don't just say, we say, you say, we say it. So you would say, Jo emos. It means, it's an untranslated thing that means it. So if Jo emos would be like, saying, we're praising and saying ⲑⲏⲉⲏ, so saying it. And then you go ahead and say it. But also the shorter part for it is ⲏ. That means here's the ⲏ and here's the us. And this is the form followed by the conjunction j. And then actually add j after. So you would say ⲑⲏⲉⲏ j, our Father who art in heaven. So you'd find j used a lot, but they actually kind of have different roles. One is for the verb, and one is to introduce the quotation. I think we've covered this before. And then followed by when the verb. Okay, and there's a note that in the first perfect, you can only use you can only use the ⲏ form, according to the notes I'm seeing here in Lambden. So you can only say ⲏ. You don't say ⲏⲏⲏ, but you can say ⲏⲏⲏ. All right. Permitted. So with this particular verb, the alternative object form ⲏ is not permitted in the first perfect. ⲏ may of course have a real direct object. Yeah. The alternate object ⲏ form ⲏ is the alternate object. Okay, that's what the note says. I don't remember it, but this is what the notes in on Lambden. You can say ⲏⲏⲏ, but please correct me if I'm misunderstanding the book. You have to, but you can say ⲏⲏⲏ. Just can say ⲏ. You have to say ⲏ. I've seen this a lot. There's also ⲏ. I don't know why he's introducing it now. We should learn it later. ⲏ just means he said in the past. Except the verb comes after. It's a remnant from Old English, from Old Egyptian. Don't worry about it. It should not be in the homework. It should be introduced later in the book. That's all. Any questions?
Just want to say, it reminds me about the thing that we were talking about before the session about saying how we have the option in English to say he was saying that or he said that.
Yeah.
So and so did this crazy thing at work the other day. So the that in English kind of sounds like the emos, like it's similar.
That
might
would
not
be
be exactly.
That would be the j. So you'd have to say, if you say ⲏ, so he said it, that I did not see him. So he said.
J.
So it just says he said it. You always have to say something. So you can also choose to say things. So you can say you can say I j nai. So I said this. So you just have to say something. So if there's nothing specific that you are actually referring to, you have to use an unknown s. So ⲏ. So I just j. So I said that. I did not see him.
Yeah, that is a little different because you have to have one or both of them depending on what what are you being said or how you're saying it. That's cool. So it would be like he said it, namely that, or he said it
that, and then here's
that
see him.
Someone did something. Yeah.
J has a lot of meaning. It's like a wild card. It will kind of make sense in the future. You can say I thought that. So timewi J. It can mean for, like, or because. So he came. We praise you for you have come and saved us. So then hoserok J ak iak so tiemon. So it's a wild card.
Yeah.
You can also put it anywhere and work out. It will work. Cool. And with more examples, things will make more sense. And I'm very curious when we do the homework to see this rule. I see it in Lambden and Ⲫⲏⲏ. Can't claim if it's in Bohairic or not, but I'm very curious to see if we're actually going to encounter ⲏ with the past, and it means I misunderstood. Or Bohairic is a bit different. Or Discord people can tell us if they have more ideas about this. More questions?
Also, I just want to say quickly of the Coptic scriptorium you mentioned last week. I watched the video earlier today, and that's something that eventually might be cool if we could, people here are interested in participating in it to some extent, even with our, like, the fact that we're still starting to learn Coptic, it might be something cool to see if we can get involved with in some way.
So I did forget to make an announcement about this for many weeks. Let me do it now for anyone listening in the future or listening now and is not on Discord. So if you're not on Discord is a great place. It has a lot of Coptic people interested in Coptic and Egyptian. So basically all phases. The academic collaboration. Here we go. So okay. So there is, in case you don't know, there is a website called Coptic Scriptorium. There are a bunch of people who are doing amazing things with Coptic, like NLP and just amazing things with tech and Coptic. And they also run the Coptic dictionary, the blue website. They're excited for volunteers from our group to contribute. This could be helping improve the dictionary by fixing in entries and providing better example sentences, or getting to know how they tokenize and feed sentence into the NLP, which is natural language processing, to help with annotating and translating new text. Or at the advanced end, so this is all easy. Like this is just if you just kind of have an idea what Coptic is, you don't need to be an expert. But at advanced level, you can help with the tree banking, so that's computational linguistics. The Scriptorium is also working on modifying their NLP tools for Bohairic. So most of the works in the academia right now and online is most on Ⲫⲏⲉⲏⲉ, but they're very excited to do Bohairic as well. But obviously they need help. So tools for Bohairic, to offer Bohairic text, so that may be another area to potentially get involved. If you're interested, just maybe comment on this video, or just join Discord. There's actually a channel on it called Academic Collaboration Ops. They just joined. They just met yesterday for the first time. The link is up on it. I can actually maybe also put the link on the video on YouTube for their own YouTube video. So yeah, if you're interested about Coptic, want to learn more about Coptic, contribute more, and obviously learn as you go. And there's not a lot of Bohairic, but you're interested in getting a lot of Bohairic text, rather than depending on ⲫⲏⲉⲏⲆorg. There's a lot of opportunities, which is great. It's from the most basic advanced to an expert in Coptic.
Isn't the link for the video a hidden link? Isn't that what I quickly read about it? I don't know how much the Coptic Scriptorium wants information or
I'll double check.
That's type of information coming out in terms of how to contact them.
Okay.
Easily.
So I'll double check double check the link. If it's public, I'll post it. If it's not public, then it's on Discord. Join Discord. You'll find the academic collaboration channel, and there you'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for pointing it out. I would have just copy pasted it, but I'll double check before I do. All right. Thank you all. Any questions before we go? All right. I'll stop the recording now.